as developers often spend hours writing repetitive code, fixing bugs, and searching for solutions, time that could be better spent on creative and challenging tasks. However, AI-powered tools are here to solve this problem. These tools assist with everything from writing code faster to ensuring quality and security. In this video, we'll explore how these AI tools can enhance your coding experience, save time, and improve the efficiency of your projects. So let's get started. Firstly, GitHub Copilot is more than just a coding tool. It's like having an AI-powered assistant right there with you as you code, guiding you through those tricky bits. We've chosen GitHub Copilot because it enhances the developer experience by offering intelligent code suggestions as you type. One of the best things about GitHub Copilot is its ability to predict what you're about to write next. Imagine you're building a project and you're stuck with repetitive tasks like writing boilerplate code. With GitHub Copilot, you no longer need to spend hours typing out basic structures. It quickly fills in the gaps, which allows you to focus on more complex and creative parts of your project. Now, let's take a look into how you can get started with GitHub Copilot and what it offers to improve your productivity. First, you'll need to install it as an extension in your preferred code editor, such as Visual Studio Code or NeoVim. Once installed, it integrates flawlessly, offering suggestions as you code. To activate Copilot, all you need to do is start typing. The AI kicks in right away, providing context-aware suggestions that you can accept with a simple tap of the Tab key. For beginners, the tool is intuitive. However, for experienced developers, GitHub Copilot opens up even more possibilities. By taking advantage of the power of its AI, you can draft entire functions or even small modules based on just a comment or a partial function name. This quick adaptability is one of the reasons we love this tool. GitHub Copilot is packed with useful features. One of the standout capabilities is how it handles repetitive tasks like boilerplate code. For instance, if you're writing a list of US state codes, instead of manually searching for all of them, Copilot can generate that list with just a few keystrokes. Simply type a comment instructing Copilot to create a list of US states, and that's it. It provides the code instantly. This automation drastically reduces the time spent on monotonous tasks. Another great feature is its ability to understand the context of your code. Let's say you're working on a database integration where different fields are named using specific conventions. Copilot can detect patterns in your field names and adjust its suggestions accordingly. In one of our projects, it automatically adapted field names from snake_case to camel case, which can save you hours of manual conversion work. This smart adaptation allows you to focus on more critical decisions instead of getting bogged down in minutiae. On top of that, Copilot integrates nicely with a variety of languages, including Python, JavaScript, TypeScript, and Go, which makes it versatile for any type of developer. Whether you're a front-end wizard or a back-end specialist, you'll find Copilot incredibly useful. We've found a few tricks to get the most out of GitHub Copilot, and we're sharing them with you today. One of our favorite techniques is to use comments to guide the AI. For example, if you need a specific type of function, instead of writing it out from scratch, try adding a comment like, "Write a function that calculates the distance between 2 points." Copilot will generate a basic version of that function for you, which you can then refine as needed. Another helpful trick is to have related files open while coding. Copilot improves its suggestions when it has access to more context. It analyzes variables, functions, and patterns across your open files, which allows it to provide more accurate code completions. So, keeping relevant files open will enhance the quality of the AI's recommendations. However, as much as we enjoy using GitHub Copilot, it does come with a few downsides. For one, it's not always perfect. There are times when the suggestions it offers aren't exactly what you need, and you'll need to correct or modify the generated code. While Copilot is impressive in recognizing patterns, it still requires human oversight to ensure the code it suggests is accurate and suitable for the context. Also, for those just starting out in coding, using Copilot could be a bit counterproductive. If you're still learning the fundamentals, you might become too reliant on the AI for answers. It's important to gain a basic understanding of programming before leaning too heavily on tools like this. That said, for more seasoned developers, GitHub Copilot is great in terms of speeding up workflows. GitHub Copilot isn't free, but the pricing is reasonable for the value it brings. For individual developers, it costs $10 per month, or you can opt for the annual plan at $100, which saves you some money in the long run. The real question is whether GitHub Copilot is worth the investment. Based on our experience, it absolutely is, especially for experienced developers. The amount of time saved in typing and searching for solutions online more than justifies the cost. For professionals working on tight deadlines or large projects, GitHub Copilot pays for itself by improving productivity and allowing you to focus on higher-level coding tasks. When it comes to AI-assisted coding tools, Tabnine stands out as an efficient and versatile option for developers. Like GitHub Copilot, Tabnine provides real-time code completions and suggestions, but what sets it apart is its focus on privacy and local learning, which makes it particularly appealing to those who want more control over their data. We've chosen Tabnine because of its ability to integrate smoothly with multiple development environments while offering powerful AI-driven assistance that speeds up coding without sacrificing security. One of the key reasons developers love Tabnine is that it works directly within your IDE, much like Copilot, but with an emphasis on flexibility. Whether you're coding in Python, JavaScript, or even C+, Tabnine helps anticipate your next steps by suggesting code that aligns with your project's specific requirements. Getting started with Tabnine is a simple process. After installing the plugin, which supports a wide range of IDEs like Visual Studio Code, JetBrains, and Sublime Text, you'll find that it integrates perfectly into your coding environment. Once it's up and running, you'll notice Tabnine offering suggestions as you type. But here's where things get interesting. Tabnine learns from your own codebase and habits. Over time, it becomes more personalized to your specific needs, which makes it an even more useful tool the longer you use it. One of the best ways to start utilizing Tabnine is by customizing its settings. The platform offers a range of options that let you adjust how aggressive the suggestions are, which allows you to fine-tune the balance between speed and precision. This flexibility makes Tabnine a tool that grows with you and adapts to your coding style, preferences, and workflow. For instance, if you prefer more detailed suggestions, you can adjust the settings to provide longer code completions based on your project's scope. The real strength of Tabnine lies in its adaptability and wide range of features. First, Tabnine is designed to work offline, which means you can use it even when you're disconnected from the internet, which is a significant advantage for developers concerned about privacy and security. Unlike GitHub Copilot, Tabnine doesn't need to send your code to the cloud for analysis. Instead, it processes everything locally. This makes it an ideal choice for teams working on proprietary projects or sensitive data, where keeping everything in-house is a top priority. Another great feature of Tabnine is its ability to learn from your specific codebase. While GitHub Copilot tends to rely on vast datasets from public code repositories, Tabnine offers a unique advantage by allowing you to train its AI model on your own projects. This means the tool gets better over time, which delivers more accurate suggestions that are related to your specific project. Imagine working on a large project with several developers. Tabnine will start recognizing patterns and offer suggestions that match your team's coding style. For example, if you're building a complex API integration and have certain conventions for naming variables or functions, Tabnine picks up on those conventions and continues to suggest code that matches your preferred patterns. This customization can significantly improve both the speed and quality of your development process. To get the most out of Tabnine, we recommend spending a bit of time fine-tuning the model to your needs. As mentioned earlier, Tabnine learns from your own code, so the more you use it within a specific project, the more accurate its suggestions will become. One trick we found particularly helpful is to use Tabnine alongside your team's existing code style guides. By training it on consistent code patterns, you can ensure that all suggestions align with the established practices of your development team. Another tip is to regularly update your project's local model. Tabnine can refresh its learning by continuously analyzing your code, so make sure to retrain the AI whenever your project undergoes significant changes. This helps maintain the tool's relevance as your project evolves. No tool is perfect, and Tabnine does have a few drawbacks. One of the main limitations is that while it supports a wide range of languages and frameworks, its performance can vary depending on the complexity of the code or the language you're using. For instance, when working with less common programming languages or highly specialized frameworks, Tabnine might not always provide the most accurate suggestions, which requires more manual adjustments on your part. Another point to consider is that while Tabnine's local learning feature is a huge plus for privacy, it can also be a bit of a learning curve. Setting up the model to train on your own codebase requires some initial effort, and if not done correctly, the results may not be as helpful as you'd expect. That said, once you've gotten over this initial hurdle, the benefits of a more personalized AI assistant start to show. Phind is a bit different from the other AI tools we've covered, and that's what makes it so exciting. Instead of being a tool that generates code suggestions as you type, Phind is an AI-powered search engine designed specifically for developers. We chose Phind because it doesn't just provide typical search results, it also goes far into understanding complex technical queries, which helps developers find exactly what they need faster. When we started using Phind, it transformed the way we searched for coding solutions. If you've ever found yourself spending way too much time sifting through irrelevant search results to find the right piece of documentation or code example, Phind is a refreshing solution. Its AI-driven approach offers contextually accurate responses, cutting down on wasted time and making your searches more productive. This makes it a perfect companion for developers who constantly need to look up documentation, solve technical problems, or quickly find useful snippets of code. Let's get into how Phind works, how to get started with it, and the features that make it an excellent AI tool for developers. Phind is simple to use and doesn't require any installation like GitHub Copilot or Tabnine. You simply head over to the Phind website and you're ready to start searching. It's designed to feel like a natural extension of your usual web searches, but the difference is in how it handles developer-specific queries. While traditional search engines often require you to filter through multiple pages or tweak your search terms, Phind understands coding terminology and responds directly to what you're asking for. Let's say you're working on a project and need to figure out the best way to integrate a third-party API. Instead of scrolling through countless forums or documentation pages, you can type your query into Phind, and it will provide an answer that's specific to your needs. Not only does Phind give you the right information, but it also includes code examples, guides, and related documentation right in the results. This saves you the time of hopping between different websites and piecing together the solution yourself. Phind's standout feature is its ability to understand and respond to complex queries in real time. Whether you're trying to solve a specific problem in Python, searching for the latest React documentation, or looking for an example of an SQL query, Phind delivers accurate, contextually relevant results. One of the reasons we found Phind so useful is its integration with popular development environments like Visual Studio Code. This means you don't even have to leave your coding workspace to find the answers you need. It's all accessible within your editor. Another major benefit of Phind is its transparency. Each result it provides comes with cited sources, which lets you verify the information before using it. This is particularly helpful when dealing with security or performance-related queries, where you need to ensure that the solution you're implementing is reliable and up-to-date. Imagine you're working on a project with tight security requirements, and you need the latest documentation on encryption algorithms. To make the most of Phind, try being as specific as possible with your queries. The more context you provide, the better Phind can tune its results to your needs. For example, instead of typing how to create a form in React, try something like React form validation using hooks. By refining your queries, you'll get more targeted results that are closer to what you need. Another trick is to take advantage of its integration with your development environment. If you're working in Visual Studio Code, use the Phind extension to get search results without switching to a browser. This keeps you focused and minimizes interruptions to your workflow. We've found that when you stay within your coding environment, you're less likely to get distracted, and it helps maintain that focus. Phind also allows you to ask follow-up questions. If the initial result doesn't fully solve your problem, you can refine your search by asking a more detailed or related question. For instance, if you're working on an authentication system and Phind gives you a basic example, you can follow up by asking how to handle specific security risks. It will take your follow-up into account and provide an even more personalized response. So those are our takes on the best AI tools for developers, each with its unique benefits and features. We hope this video gives you a good idea of the possibilities and helps you make the right choice for your needs. Let us know if you have any further questions or would like to share your thoughts in the comments below.